All right, welcome back to the channel, man. Obviously, last night the Saints signed a defensive lineman, Kentavius Street, former 4th-round pick out of NC State. It's a video floating around of him squatting 700 pounds. I read somewhere that it said he had a 40-inch vertical. Obviously athletic, big, strong, all of the things that the Saints look in defensive linemen. Obviously Davenport, Peyton Turner, Cameron Jordan, Anyamata, all of these guys are kind of built the same way. They can play inside, they can play outside. He's sort of the same way. I do think the Saints brought him in to play on the inside next to Anyamata. And let's take a look at him. I mean, this first play, he just manhandles that left guard right there. That's just bad football from that guard. You can watch from the back angle right here. I mean, just uses his hands, uses his strength, kills him at the point of attack. Nothing you can really do about that, man. That's just, he's better than you, and you're trash. Let's just be honest. Great length, stretches for that open field tackle. Okay, now we got him lined up right here. I mean, just look at the push. Just look at the push. Look at the push. If this doesn't remind you of Marcus Davenport, then nothing will, man. He's just lined up. Notice the spacing off the ball. This is probably an obvious passing situation. Notice how far off the ball he is. That's because he wants to, create momentum and things like that. They're going to the tackle, going to the guard. So they're all kind of lined up off the ball, kind of far, and getting that speed into the lineman, because obviously the linemen are at a disadvantage right here, man. They have to line up on the ball. As a defensive lineman, you can kind of get that running start into him, so they're not just face to face. And once he gets that running start, he's obviously too strong, too powerful. I like the knee drive. Once they make contact, just look at his knees, man. He's driving, boom, 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 boom. Look at the driving to the ground, that force. I really love that play, man. I didn't put too many plays in here because you kind of got the point. Just from his stance, this is a perfect track stance he's in right here, man. Great technique, everything. And like I said, once he makes contact with this guard or this tackle, I don't remember who it was. I think it's the guard. Yeah, once he makes contact with that guard, he's just pushing him back. Too strong, super, super easy. Okay, now we're up against the Lions. Once again, he's off the ball. He's going to get that running start into the offensive lineman. Probably a passing situation once again. All right, I put this play in here because he got to the quarterback a little late. But I just wanted to show his athleticism, man. This is a tough play. When you get cut and that offensive lineman actually makes contact, he's able to stay on his feet. And I promise you, it may not look hard, but for a big guy that's 6'2", 6'3", 300 pounds to get cut in your knees like that and still able to stay on your feet, that's a win. That's an absolute win. Still, get contact on the quarterback, man. The quarterback knows you there. He's feeling your presence. So, okay, this last play, once again, same spot. He's at that right D tackle spot, lined up next to Bosa. And this play reminds me so much of kind of how he will play for the Saints and what position he'll be in, for the Saints. Ends up getting a sack on this play, but this is why this play is going to be important, man. Watch Nick Bosa, down here. He's going to get the double team. And when he's getting a double team, that's going to leave you one-on-one with the left guard. It's going to be just like that with the Saints, man. If you're on Cam Jordan's side, if you're on Marcus Davenport's side, you're more than likely going to get one-on-one. And your job is to not get pushed back, to push that lineman back as far as you can, as he does here. That second effort gets him the sack, and that's just perfectly played. With having good defensive ends helps your team so much, because obviously the 49ers are only rushing 4. So look at the secondary. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in the secondary. And the Lions can only run a 4-receiver route concept. Really a 3-receiver route concept in the running back checking down. So having good guys on the interior, which the Saints have, is just going to make it so much easier for your secondary and linebackers to guard guys. Obviously, 7 on 3, that's the number you like. So if you can get pressure with 4, you will be a great team. And obviously, he's going to be able to help the Saints get pressure with 4. We'll watch it one more time. I just like that he didn't get there initially, but he did push the lineman back. If you can push the guards back initially, that just helps the quarterback. It helps your defense, because the quarterback can't step up in the pocket And if you have your defensive ends coming around the edge, he honestly has nowhere to go. So great from him, man. He's strong. He's athletic, powerful. He's still super young. He's only 25 years old. That's what I like about it, man. We're getting younger up front. We're still strong. We're still powerful. I do like all of those things he brings to the table. And we'll see, man. I think he's going to compete for a starting job. Honestly, I didn't watch too much film on him. I just kind of went to the highlights and found those plays, kind of talked about those plays. But I'll definitely watch more. And I think, we need to see him more, we'll see him more. But I think that'll be, good enough for a defensive tackle. You get the point. It's a big, strong kid, man. He's going to be solid in the run game. Doesn't really have any pass rush moves, but he's going to be stronger than you, and he will push you back. So that's it on Kentavius Street right there. Let me know what y'all think about him in the comments below. I think he's a great addition to that defensive line, that defensive tackle spot. He can be a hybrid. They may line him up outside. We'll see, once the training camp and all that stuff rolls around. But once again, it's the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.